Hi guys, this video we're going to be seeing the clover plot down. In front of me I got all my supplies. I have a mixing bucket. Got about a bushel of oats, so about 30, I'd say probably about 30 pounds of oats in there. There's some Shelby oats, they're kind of for more for cover. My spreaders, big spreader, small spreader. 12 pounds of white clover, which is what is going to be coming back next year. The deer will be eating on. I'm actually doing 2 clover plots this year, so I'm only going to use about a third of it, and then I'll use the other third in the other clover plot, and then I'll probably come back next spring with another with the rest of it, because I'm thinking it's going to have about 6 pounds of the acre, but the clover plots aren't quite an acre, so I'm thinking about 4 pounds will probably do it pretty good, especially with everything else going into it. I've got 20 pounds of radishes, tillage radishes actually. These will be great for this fall. The deer will be eating on them, and it's also really good for the soil. The radish goes down into the ground, pulls up nutrients, and then when it decomposes this winter, and in the spring, it brings up the fertilizer basically to the soil. So I have not taken any soil samples or limed or anything like that on this plot. I will probably be doing that next year. It doesn't have time really to do it this year, and also these radishes will also help out a lot. Red clover, it will also be coming back next year. Oh, sorry. I'm probably going to put down about 4 or 5 pounds of that. Red clover, it will also be coming back next year. Probably be doing about 3 pounds of it for this. I'm going to say this plot's about 7/10 of an acre, I would say. So put some of that in there. That will also be really good for the soil. The deer don't quite like red clover quite like they like white clover, but it's still clover and it'll be coming back. And then I also have, I believe these are purple top turnips. I got 20 pounds of it. So I'll probably be doing the same thing, about 4 pounds of that. So, and then I'll be spreading all these oats in there. So it's going to be quite a compound. I'm just going to be spreading these, so topping it. The best way to be, seeding anything is with a drill, a collie packer, or tilling it up and then spreading it and harrowing it in. I do have a harrow, but it's quite a ways away, so we're just going to top dress it. We got rain past couple days, and it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow, so it should get seeded down well enough, especially when I put enough seed in there. So basically, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to spread my clovers first with the small seed spreader and get it spread out. I'm going to checker pattern it. I'll go north and south and then east and west, and that'll get a good cover over it. And then in the big spreader, I'll fill up and mix a batch of my bigger seed stuff, and then I'll do the same thing. I'll spread it north and south. So let's mix up some clovers. Oop, there's some alfalfa seed left in there, so there we go. Alright, and the red clover. Both these are treated. You guys time out and show you kind of what it's like, looks like. You can see in there, this is the white clover seed, very fine. Red clover, a little bit more fine. So get the mix up. There we go. And then I'll go load it into this and go spread it. Got lucky, that turned out about right there. So, little tip is to do that and checker pattern it. And when you checker pattern it, excuse me, cut the amount of seed you have in half, and that way you kind of know you're getting it on evenly. So you should, if you cut it in half and you checker pattern it, the first checker pattern you should be out of that half of that seed. So then you know what's going on right. If you don't do that, you throw it all in, next thing you know is you spread 3/4 of your plot and you're out of seed. So I'm going to go refill and do it the other way. There we go. My small seed stuff's done. It's like 90 degrees out today. Probably picked a pretty good day of doing this. So it's supposed to feel like 100. I'm in the shade a little bit though. I'm gonna go mix up the bigger seed stuff and I'll bring it here to show you. Alright, there's my scooper to load. Here's the spreader, get it out of the way. This is what the other seed looks like. I mixed it up in there. So you can see, if it focuses, the oats are the pale color. The radishes are the kind of the reddish color. The turnips are the purple ones. The dark purple, and then there's like a little bit of red clover and alfalfa seed that was left in the bottom of this box that we'll just throw in here with it too. Deer like to eat that too, so just fine. But we'll get it loaded up in that and do the same thing again. Spread it in a checker pattern. Show you kind of how this thing loads up here. Just kind of take a couple scoops. Oops, spill a little bit. And she's loaded. Now I go spread. Well, there you go, guys. That's it. It's seeded. So just need some rain, and the bucks will be in here soon. If you have any questions or anything like that, or you'd like to come hunt with us, you can find us at www.iowaoutfittersusa.com. You can also find us on Twitter at Iowa Outfitters. If you got any questions or anything, like I said, give us a call or shoot me an email. I can answer anything you'd like to know. All right, thanks.